From the same company that brought you Swing Swing Sorting and Jump Jump Stomping. Day 2 of trying to catch up on Kamen Rider X8's line of DX Gashats, starting today with Kamen Rider Snipes. Of course, we need the DX Gamer Driver for that, modeled by the ever-faithful Ride Bucket. It threatened to walk out if I didn't introduce it this time. I don't know how it walks out with no legs, it just does. Regardless, it's going to be wearing the driver while we take a look at the Gashats, and just like Braves, Snipes comes in a very interesting shade of blue. Much darker this time, closer to the indigo shade of the spectrum, I would say. I really like the color. It looks really nice. Alright, so the usuals for the Gashats. It feels very nice in the hand, little grips here for your fingers. Thumb ends up right where the button is, little hand guard. And the big piece of plastic, dual layered, so it uses the light effect to its intended purpose, and it's always such a genius little effect. The front label, a little bit interesting this time. It's Japan not known for shooters, so they kind of made up, I think, what they would have assumed a Super Nintendo shooter would have looked like. He looks like he's using like Star Fox level graphics. Or that, or this is the precursor to Super Hot. One or the other, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah. Bang Bang Shooting, ever the creative name. Little bullet holes here and there just to give it a little bit of flair. I like it. I like it. On the back, you have just, your standard stuff. You have the QR code, which you can go ahead and scan into Pokemon Sun and Moon. Tell me what Pokemon it is. And then on the back, hard to see, but you can see the outline of Snipe and how he will appear in the Gamer Driver. So without further ado, we can actually go into the actual functions of the Gashat, and let's take a listen. It's not bad. I don't know, the music is a little upbeat for a shooter game. It's more like in the Splatoon level of music as far as shooting genre goes, but hey, it's a kid's show, so it kind of works. Alright, so, what's it going to be? Game over or game clear? Hit the button. Oh no, I am the dead. But it's okay. I'm immune to death. So, on the side, we have Bang Bang Shooting as the end label, just in case you can't read the fancy font, and the arrow telling us which way it's supposed to go into the drivers. And that's pretty much what you get for the Gashat. I'll go ahead and give you a closer look at the color. It's a bit deeper shade of blue than what Brave used for Tattle Quest. Still looks nice. And the next one, I will go ahead and show you what he looks like on the outline. Still game over. Just shooters, never my genre, unless I'm playing Borderlands, and I'm really good at that. Alright, let's hear what it sounds like. We're going to hear that a lot this week. So let's go ahead and get into level 3. I totally meant to say level 2. Oh well, this is a dual camera recording. Can't retake. Let's keep going. Me and my odd little goofs. So yeah, it's a very aggressive henshin noise. I hear the bang bang from the voice actor way more than I actually hear the music that I'm supposed to be listening to on this Gashat. It's a little bit hard to make out as a result. It still looks and sounds nice enough. I mean, aggressive pretty much would describe someone who's based on a shooter game. All right, so that out of the way, let's go ahead and try it out in the Kimiwaza slot. No satisfying hit at the end there either. This is not my lucky Gashat, apparently. So that's all the basic functions outside of weapon toys, and we're saving that for later. But that's your basic Henshin device. But we need to fill out time, so we're going to go ahead and look at his level 3 Gashat, Jet Combat. This is a little bit more in my field. I kind of enjoy my my on-rails flight shooters from time to time. Cast in a very nice, slightly metallic shade of orange plastic. It is very much in line with Bang Bang shooting. Like, Braves were a contrast between RPG and Dance Dance Revolution. This one, yeah, this one you can pretty much see why the two Gashats would go together. Same all around, same clear, much heavier paint job as the level 3 Gashats tend to have in order to create the light effect. I like the cover art. Now this one is a little bit generic in the name too. Jet Combat. Thank you very much. I think this is like in the old school Nintendo era where all they had to do was put baseball on the cover and there really wasn't anything to compare it with. But yeah, you can see the jet flying through, the paint job. This is definitely right in tune to, like, you know, your old school Top Gun or games like that. So very nice all around. And there's Jet Combat right there on the side. So let's give it a listen. Maybe it's just me, but these level 3s seem louder than the level 1 and 2s. Maybe just because these came out later and the speakers are better. Gaia Memories did that same thing. Alright, can I hear the victory noise, please? Yeah, I told you I was better at these games. Alright, so again, we'll show you the orange color and let you hear it again. And now the line detail, so you can see the little man that turns into Snipe's armor, as well as all these little radar details. You can definitely tell it's meant to go in the secondary slot, but just for fun, we're going to put it in slot 1. Now it's going to play the same standard Henshin at first, so we're just going to let it play. We're just going to go straight into the unique Henshin noise that you don't normally hear in the show. It's a little bit better than some of the others I've heard. I don't mind it, but I'm waiting for like that. I'm waiting for like some kind of impact there at the end in the song, just to make it feel like a transformation is happening. As it stands, it's a little bit weak energied. So I'll go ahead and try it out in this slot first, and then we will combine and pair them together. Waiting. Now that's a lot more intense. That's a little bit more along the lines I was looking for. I like that music. That actually works really, really well. So let's close it up and we'll try them together. I think the blue and the orange lights work really well. It's a very strong contrast between the two shades, and the two designs definitely mix really, really well. Big fan of this combination, actually. And again, all the radar stuff, the big little robot guy made of a big jet or missiles, he definitely fits a lot better with his Kamen Rider than, say, Do Re Mi Fa Beat. but hey, that's just one reviewer's opinion. So, one last thing to do. And we're going to take a listen to Bang Bang shooting in the secondary slot, just for the sake of wrapping this up. Now loading Henshin. I know they have to include it so that these things work in any slot you put them in, but it always feels like there's one sound that's really meant for that slot, and then there's the other sound that's clearly not. It's a little bit disappointing, but hey, I like that you at least have the option to do it. And just for funsies, we will wrap up with the Kimiwaza slot. Much better at Jet Games. I'll go ahead and give you the weird combination. So what do we think here? I think we have a much better paired set of Gashats for Kamen Rider Snipe. I don't think I like Bang Bang shooting quite as much as Tattle Quest. I like the more triumphant noises and the better mix between hearing lyrics and music going on in its Henshin device. Jet Combat I'm a big fan of, though. That one really works for me in both design, colors, and sound effects. So it's a really good set, maybe like as strong as Brave's Gashats, but in the opposite manner. Whereas I feel like, you know, in that one you had a much stronger level 2, this one, stronger level 3. And that leaves one more day to be covering Gashats, and this is where we're going to have to start mixing things up, aren't we?